200 tabs, I only copped one pair, which wasn't the success I was expecting, but I'll take one pair over none any day. Here is the Jordan 1 Satin Snakes. Yo, what's going on guys? It's BrandonKickz and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to episode 14 of the Hypreneur series. This week was super packed with a bunch of major drops such as the Nike Dunk Sambas, the Nike Dunk Medicoms, Yeezy V2 Israfils, and many more drops. I was super satisfied with the results I did end up coming out with this week, and you guys will find out why in this episode. So make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and don't forget to watch the video from the beginning to the end. But before I do get into the video, I want to give a big shout out to Gunner Tierno, aka Yeezy God, for hopping on the sponsorship team and sponsoring this series. As you guys may or may not know, Gunner Tierno is pretty well known within the body community as well as the Emaneul gang community. He always live streams his live cops on YouTube channel, but basically Gunner Tierno has a website called howtocop.com where you can find all raffle links as well as release info. He also has a cook group called Yeezy God Discord where you get a lot more information for only $9.99 a month. So make sure you guys check him out. A little bit of backstory, I've been watching Gunner Tierno for a long time now. I've been tuning into his streams since the Yeezy 380 Alien drop, and that's when I started following him. So it was super crazy for Gunner Tierno to hit me up asking for a sponsorship. So big shout out to you, Gunner Tierno, for hopping on the sponsorship team. But that's basically all I have to say for today. Let's jump right into the episode.
Let's go.
Recap on Supreme week 1 and what went down. I was running for the basketball as well as the verified tee, but what happened during the drop was mech ended up not working at all for me. It just went into error checking out, and apparently that was due to a coding error on Mike's side, who is the developer of mech. That was pretty unfortunate. I did end up getting a personal on the verified tee Emaneul tab. Definitely wasn't the best week. I'm sure next week Mike is gonna do a lot of improvements and make sure mech is back on top. So for that Sneakers Taiwan drop was absolute horrible. I think they only dropped a handful of stock since most of the stock in Asia region always goes to Singapore and Malaysia. I'm not gonna sweat it too much because of how limited and how low stock that drop was. Alright, so for that Nike Dunk Samba drop on Sneakers Canada was absolute crazy. We ended up getting 3 pairs of the Dunks, and never would I have thought that I would be able to get 3 pairs of Dunks on Sneakers Canada. I think I've found the perfect combination in regards to the proxies, the accounts, and TSB that works on Sneakers Canada. I've been having a lot of good success with TSB recently, so big shout out to TSB for that. Oh yeah, as I was editing this video, I also found that there were so many drops that happened this week, so I ended up only putting the drops that I thought were worthy and interesting, because Like the Donk Sambas, there were Kith drops as well as a couple other drops on SNK and Social Status, but I didn't end up putting the live cop in it because that would have made the video way too long, so I hope you guys don't mind. Oh shit, let's go, we copped the toddler. That Sneakers Canada drop on the Nike Dunk Medicoms, I wouldn't say successful since I didn't come out with a men's pair, but I did end up coming out with a preschool size, which was a 13.5C. I think that's a toddler shoe, but nonetheless, easy money on that. I only saw a handful of checkouts on TSB's success on Canada, so the stock on the men's and the preschool was super limited. Seeing that I'm having a lot of success with TSB recently, I'm really happy with that. Even though I didn't cop men's, getting that preschool was pretty exciting. Alright, so for this week's pickups, I only got the pairs I copped last week in the last episode. If you guys did watch the last episode, you guys would know what shoes I got. But basically, we got Jordan 5 alternate Bel Airs, size 13. Men's sizes are pretty much bricks at this point. I did try pre-selling them on eBay before I even got them, but I guess not that many people are even buying the shoe, so the listing didn't end up going through, and no one ended up buying. I did return 2 pairs already to Foot Locker. I also ended up getting 6 pairs out of the 7 I got on Sneakers Canada. The 8th pair actually ended up getting canceled, which was super rare with Nike. I contacted them and they said it was due to a lack of availability, but I was actually pretty happy that they ended up canceling that pair because I got way too many of these. I hit way too many with TSB. I only sold 1 pair so far, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the 7 that I have right now. I'll give it a couple more weeks. Nike has a return policy of 30 days or 2 months or something like that, so I'll give it a couple more weeks. If they don't move or they don't go up, free returns from Nike. And lastly, we have the Jordan 1 Japans. These are super sick and super limited, so I was really happy I was able to pick them up. A silver and gray box, which is very different from the Jordan 1 boxes you usually see. So it's something different, but this is the Jordan 1 Japans. They're super high quality. If you look at the tongue, it's literally tumbled leather on the top of the heel, and then on the sides here, on the toe box, it's like kind of like a nubuck material. And then obviously on the toe box, the leather's pretty nice as well on the back too. So this color is super clean, but I do see these going up in value a lot because of how limited and how hard they were to cop. I'm holding mine. I only have 1 pair, so really clean colorway, super good quality. But that's basically it for this week's pickups. Not too much stuff, just some stuff from last episode, like I said. But yeah, let's jump right back into the episode, into the Yeezy V2 Israfil drop.
Let's go.
Man, so many of my tasks are on submitting order, but it's not going through. Apparently it's a wrath issue. Jason is pushing out a hot fix right now, so he's telling us to stop all tasks until the update comes out in around 5 minutes. Alright, so that Yeezy 350 V2 Israfil drop definitely didn't go as well as I planned it. I had a bunch of tasks on submitting info, and those were all base sizes, which were the sizes I was going for. The size range was 4 to 7.5. Anything above that, I wasn't planning on copying because I do think this pair is not a wearable shoe. It doesn't look as nice as Zion's, and it's not a solid colorway that everyone likes, so these will definitely be a hold. Although stock was really low on base sizes, I do expect them to go up a little bit after the drop, but nothing too significant in terms of the price increase. Wrath was killing it in the first couple minutes. I got like 10 to 20 tasks through within the first 5 minutes, and I also did start my tasks late around 2 minutes after my cook groups and Jason pinged to start the tasks when sale went live. So my tasks were a little delayed, but nonetheless, Wrath was destroying that drop at first. All my tasks were going to submitting order, but then they were all stuck. And then Jason pinged us in the Discord saying that there was a issue with his coding or whatever that didn't allow the bot to submit the order for every single running user on Wrath, and told us to stop the tasks and only restart the tasks after he sends out the update. So once the update was sent out, I immediately updated the bot, but unfortunately, by the time the hot patch came out, once my task passed the splash, all the base sizes were sold out. So you guys might be wondering why I'm adding this clip into the video, and that's because during the Yeezy supply drop, obviously at that time the base size is sold out, but I saw on the Foot Locker Canada monitor that the Jordan 1 GS mid Chicago white heels did restock on Foot Locker. So I started my tasks. I had them set up because they were restocking almost every day, so I just ran them all the time, and I had instant checkouts. You guys saw I checked out around 27 pairs, and I did end up stopping my tasks because I thought I would run out of money. Ended up with around 27 checkouts. 23 actually were real, 4 were ghosted. So I got 23 emails. I'm not expecting all of them to ship. Even half of them shipping is gonna be a good success. So we'll see if they ship or not in the next episode. Payment decline, come on. Bro, what is this? Bro, payment decline? Bro, are you kidding me? Are you serious? And the last drop of the day was the Bape collab with Emaneul, and that drop obviously didn't go to plan, where I had a bunch of payment declines and payment errors. I don't know why that is. It might be because I was shipping to a Canadian address, but I did check shipping on Bape US website and they did ship to the US as well as Canada, so I decided to ship to Canada, but unfortunately my payment was declined, and Wrath also had a payment error issue. So I don't know if that's Bape side or my profiles or a Wrath issue, but that was just one drop. Bape US doesn't really drop too much, so I didn't really have much experience with fighting Bape. The Emaneul drop I didn't show in the footage because I ran the wrong mode. Apparently you're supposed to only run human mode instead of preload, so yeah, we took a big L on Emaneul Bape. But those Bape shorts were fire. Would have been a good personal or even for resale. The price is looking really high on those. And that's basically it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did make it this far into the video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I was very happy with the success I had this week, but next week we do have a couple pretty big drops, such as the Jordan Union collabs. They're dropping 2 models, the most hyped being the Jordan 4, as well as a Yeezy V3 700 Azareth colorway. Super clean colorway. Those are going to be a must cop. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel to see how I do on those drops in the next episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.